Well, hello there, P4P volunteers. I'm not much for typing out big long emails. I'd rather do video, so I am shooting a Zoom all by myself and I'm gonna upload it to YouTube and then email it all to you like that. Wanted to touch base here Friday afternoon. It's about 2:10. I've got a meeting at 2:30, so I had some time and wanted to touch base with all you guys. Um, First and foremost, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are doing great. Silent auction stuff, getting sponsors involved, getting people involved, sharing Facebook, all the things you guys are doing that I see, and all the things you guys are doing that I don't see. I just want to say thank you so much. Obviously, this thing's a lot of work. I am this afternoon a little frazzled with everything going on, but in a good way, got a positive attitude around it. And I can't imagine where I would be without all of you helping me. So thank you. I'm going to ask for more help. I've got a list. Here's what's going on. Um, it is April. What do we got? 7th. This is the 8th year of this. Here's what I know about April. This is now when it starts to ramp up. And quite frankly, when we need it to start ramping up, we need, honestly, if everybody could share something about P4P once a day, awesome. Share in different spots, awesome. When you share something from the P4P page, type something personal attached to it. It's more likely to get viewed than just hitting share without any of your own thoughts with it. Um, and just keep sharing. If I post an instructor spotlight, if you can share it, great. If you know that instructor, took a class from him last year, say how awesome it was. The personal side of you saying this was really fun taking Amy's class last year goes a long way with your friends seeing that post and actually paying attention to it and maybe signing up versus just scrolling on by it. So just continue to share and really maybe even share more than March because now it's April and it's go time. Sponsors, kind of some technical things I want to touch on. Sponsors, I have kind of been pushing off finalizing them because quite frankly, we keep getting more. I would say by Monday or Tuesday, they all got to be in. I have to get vector files, so really nice .ai files over to Onsite. They need to be really high quality logos that they can put on a t-shirt. When they blow up, they don't get blurry. So if you have anyone who maybe is still on the fence about sponsoring, they've basically got through the weekend and I need to get their logo and obviously right behind that a check or they need to go online and pay for it. But if you've got somebody, they've still got time sponsorship wise. So talk to them over the weekend or maybe first thing Monday. And then once we hit probably Tuesday, we're going to have to move on because I got to finalize the t-shirts with Onsite. Silent auction items. I think we're okay. Leaving kind of the ability to continue to get silent auction items until like the Friday before, so the 21st. If you have a bunch, please start getting them dropped off here because I need to start loading them the into the app where people will be able to bid on them and whatnot. So if you have a bunch, don't wait until that Friday to unload them all to me because I got to start adding those in. Really, I've already done some, so like this weekend and kind of try and keep up with that. So silent auctions items, we could really use a bunch more to make sure that that's a successful add-on. These things that we're doing new, I really want to make sure stick because that's how the event's going to grow and how we're going to continue to support Rocksteady Boxing here and Michael J. Fox Foundation and be able to donate the money that we donate is by these extra events, the silent auction being one of them, having those successful so they can stick around in years to come. So silent auction items, you got till the 21st. And if there's some, again, people on the fence, maybe follow up with them here in the next week. And if you got any other ideas about where to get some, the better we can, more we can get, the better, the higher ticket items, the better, all that good stuff. Speaking of extra events, silent auction items being one, the Friday night dinner, most of you probably saw I put out a 20% off promo code that's good through Sunday. It's a hashtag bring a friend. Share the crap out of that. People that were like, yeah, I'd go to the dinner. Make sure they know that, hey, sign up before Sunday so you can get it for $60 or maybe it was a little over $60. We're still making a little bit of donation money off of that, but not much. But again, it's worth it because I want that new event to be successful so we can continue to do it in years to come. So if you can help us out by getting more people to the dinner, friends, family, anyone you can, let me know, because I really want to have a lot of butts in seats for the dinner Friday night, and we could use some more ticket sales there. We're sitting at about a couple dozen or more, so not bad, but we also have to put the food order in probably next week, and I don't want to guesstimate too low, or I don't want to guesstimate too high and waste a bunch of money on food. So if you can get the dinner out there, that would be great. Let's see where we at. Same thing with the party. I'm not as worried about the party being successful, because who doesn't like to come listen to music and drink beer and whatnot? But again, kind of an extra event. We've always done a party, but it's bigger and better, and we paid $5,000 for a band. So getting those two events to stick this year are vital. So when you see posts on those things, share away or come up with your own post and share that. Maybe put it in some unique places, or maybe we should come up with a flyer for each of those, and we'll go and hand them out at businesses. If you want to do something like that, let me know. I can create stuff in Canva like a champ now. Let's see. The ride, the thing that all started this, the ride. Reach out to people you think who might want a team, who might want to share a bike for the whole day or share a bike for the half day. If you have a team, get those people that are on your team that are registering as teammates. Make sure they register as teammates. Get them in, so you make sure that you've got a rider for your bike. We've still got plenty of single bikes for each single ride. I think the only ride full right now is Stephanie from Santosha. Her 10 a.m. ride, I think, is completely full single bikes, but we've still got more all-day rider bikes that I allocated to all day. If it doesn't look like those are going to be used, I'm going to make those available for single rides. So there's a possibility some of these rides we might add some more bikes, because of the half-day option. There's not as many people riding all day, which is totally fine, and it's freeing up bikes. So help me get butts on bikes, so to speak. Let's see. Point number 7. This one's a big one, and I feel like there's a few people who are watching this could probably help me on this, and quite frankly, help me in the past. We could really use some media attention. Sarah, I got a list of names and emails from Tim McNiff, the former sportscaster at KARE 11, who's moderating the dinner for us. Sarah reached out to them. I don't think she's heard back from anyone. She reached out to local CBS, ABC, NBC, and the morning shows and all that. I don't think she's heard back from anyone. That could be because she's my wife. She sent a real nice email. Maybe it was a bit too long, maybe not. I don't know, but it could be because she's my wife and tied to us. If maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of you guys, whatever, reached out to some of these stations, sharing, that older video from 2018 of my mom and I and my dad and Sarah at my house, or sharing something that enough people reached out to, let's say the KARE 11 Saturday morning show, that don't share my last name, maybe we could get some activity there, because it'd be really great to get some media on this, particularly TV, to help blow up the ride, blow up the dinner, and blow up the party. So if anyone has any ideas there, maybe connect with Sarah on that. She could even share the emails and the contacts, and that would be greatly appreciated. Speaking of media, if you've been on Facebook today, you maybe have seen the Parkinson's Project podcast that I did. There is a video now on YouTube that's shared kind of all over Facebook. I put it on LinkedIn. I'm kind of sharing it on all my pages of me doing their podcast. It's about a half hour long. Obviously, you know what I'm going to ask you, share the crap out of that. That could possibly be a good link to send to one of the TV stations or the newspapers. Particularly, I'm thinking the TV stations, because they could get a sense of, okay, can this guy talk on camera? Although I might get a little nervous on TV, but and I'd bring Sarah with me because she knows how to do that stuff. But that could be a possible add-on link to, hey, Bob at NBC KARE 11 morning show. Here's this event going on, and here's a link. He did a podcast. He'd love to, I think you should have him on your show. Just a thought. But if you can help get that blog post out there, that increases our chances for media. I think that's about it. Sorry if I got a little long-winded. What are we, about 8 minutes? That's not bad for me. I usually talk a lot longer. Anything I'm missing, please respond all to the email, or maybe just who's on that committee if it's a certain committee thing. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. I am honestly, there's not a lot of space left up in here. I'm starting to lose track of things. So it's all good. It's all for a great cause. I'm super excited. I'm so grateful for you guys' help. But if I missed something or you asked me a question, I forgot to get back to you or something like that, don't feel bad about pointing it out to me because I don't have a good memory when I'm not busy. Right now, I have a really crappy memory because I only got so much space in this big giant head of mine. That's it. So if I missed something or an obvious question that you want answered for your committee, just reach out to everybody or just reach out to me or Sarah if just one of us can answer the question. And again, so grateful for all your guys' hard work and help with this. We certainly couldn't do it without you. I can't wait for the event and the fun that we're going to have and all the good we're going to do with Peloton for Parkinson's. So have a great weekend. I will be away from the zone this weekend. Holly's teaching classes for those of you who are zone members. She'll be teaching, and I'll probably just be looking at this at my computer all day Saturday. So thanks, gang. Love you guys. Bye.